Mountaineering is one of the most thrilling and challenging activities a person can undertake, but it comes with a great deal of risks. The world's highest peaks have claimed the lives of many climbers over the years, but few have proved as deadly as Annapurna. With a fatality rate of over 20%, Annapurna is widely considered to be the most dangerous mountain in the world. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Horror Theory. In today's episode, we are going to share an insight on why Annapurna is considered the most dangerous mountain in the world. Annapurna 1 is a mountain located in the Himalayas in Nepal. It is the 10th highest mountain in the world with a height of 8,091 meters. While it is not the tallest peak in the world, it is widely considered to be the most dangerous mountain in the world with a higher fatality rate than any other peak. In this video, we will explore why Annapurna 1 is considered the most dangerous mountain in the world. One of the primary reasons that Annapurna 1 is so dangerous is its steepness. The mountain has a deep, steep gradient with an average slope angle of 45 degrees. This makes it incredibly difficult to climb, even for experienced climbers. In addition, the mountain is prone to avalanches, which can be triggered by the slightest movement. Avalanches can sweep climbers off their feet and send them tumbling down the mountain, causing serious injury or death. Another factor is its unpredictable weather. The mountain is located in the heart of the Himalayas, which is known for its extreme weather conditions. The weather can change quickly and unexpectedly, with storm, high winds, and heavy snowfall occurring without warning. Climbers who are caught in bad weather conditions are at risk of hypothermia, frostbite, and other cold-related injuries. The altitude of Annapurna 1 is also a major factor. The mountain is located at a high altitude, which means that the air is thin and climbers have to work harder to breathe. Altitude sickness is a common problem for climbers on Annapurna 1, and it can be deadly if not treated promptly. Symptoms of altitude sickness include headache, nausea, dizziness, and difficulty breathing. The climbing season for Annapurna 1 is relatively short, which adds to the danger. The mountain is only accessible for climbing from April to May and from October to November. During this time, the weather is generally more favorable, but climbers must contend with the high traffic on the mountain. Crowded conditions can increase the risks of accidents and can make it more difficult for climbers to find a safe route. Another factor that contributes to the danger of Annapurna 1 is the lack of infrastructure on the mountain. Unlike other popular climbing destinations such as Mount Everest, Annapurna 1 does not have a well-established infrastructure for climbers. There are no permanent camps or medical facilities on the mountain, which means the climbers must bring everything they need with them. This can make it more difficult for climbers to get help if they are injured or if they encounter any problems. Now, I would like to share a terrible story that occurred in 2014. On October 14, 2014, a group of climbers were attempting to summit Annapurna when the snowstorm hit. The climbers were caught in the storm at an altitude of around 7,000 meters, which made it extremely difficult for them to descend the mountain. The storm was so severe that the helicopters were unable to rescue the climbers, and many of them were forced to spend the night on the mountain. Over the course of the next few days, rescue efforts were launched to try to locate the missing climbers. However, the severe weather conditions made it extremely difficult for rescue team to reach the mountain. Many of the missing climbers were eventually found buried under the snow, and 43 people lost their lives in the disaster. The Annapurna disaster of 2014 was one of the deadliest mountaineering accidents in the history of Nepal. The tragedy highlighted the dangers of climbing Annapurna and served as the reminder of the risks that climbers face when attempting to summit the world's highest peaks. The incidents also led to calls for greater safety measures and improved rescue infrastructure on the mountain to prevent similar disasters from occurring in the future. There is no exact number on how many people have climbed Annapurna, but according to recent estimate, 300 people have attempted to climb the mountain, and among them, 70 people have lost their life. The high risk associated with climbing Annapurna has led many climbers to view it as a great challenge than even Mount Everest, the highest peak in the world. Despite the dangers, many climbers continue to attempt the summit Annapurna each year, drawn by the mountain's sheer beauty and the challenge of conquering one of the world's deadliest peaks. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to hear more amazing facts. See you soon.